Tonight, in the second of our two-part series exploring North Dakota's haunted history, we visit the former governor's mansion.
Do the ghosts of governors past linger there? We'll let you decide. Could a mansion, once home to many of Bismarck's governors, now be governed by their spirits?
When we became a state in 1889, they wanted to build a governor's mansion, and they just didn't have the funding to really build something grand. Asa Fisher in 1893 sold this to the state of North Dakota for $4,500, which adjusted for inflation is about $125,000 now.
Jonathan Campbell has worked at the mansion for nearly 2 decades, and he's well acquainted with its history. Campbell's favorite room in the home is the attic, which Campbell says was converted into a playroom by Governor Frank White in 1901. White's son even signed his name on the toy chest. But Campbell says many visitors to the mansion are too afraid to even venture into the attic. Ask Campbell whether he believes the house is haunted, though, and he'll tell you you're asking the wrong question.
To me, when you say something's haunted, you see things, you hear things, and we've never had any of that here. But we have had a few strange happenings.
Strange happenings that Campbell says he's experienced firsthand.
The one that really comes to mind is in the upstairs in the servants' quarters. I was in there and I changed out the 100-year-old lights that were hanging on wires from the ceiling, and after I replaced them with some modern pole chains, I was in there cleaning up after my mess and with the vacuum, and as I was doing that, all the hair on my arms stood up, and I just got this chill, and I had to leave the room. And I called my wife, went out to the hallway and called my wife, and she said, yeah, whatever. And as I was talking to her, my phone died.
The energy from his phone drained by what may have been a different kind of energy in the room.
For years, we could not keep that light working. The pole chain would keep seizing up. And I would replace the whole fixture and it would do it again. And it actually stopped doing that about a year ago.
About a year ago, during the pandemic, when perhaps there were less visitors and less disturbances in the space.
The only governor that ever passed away in the house was Governor Briggs, and he died in 1898 of tuberculosis. Folklore says that he was coming out of the bathroom upstairs and collapsed in the hallway of the servants' quarters where I was, at. So maybe it was him, just showing his dissatisfaction that I was getting rid of the lights that would have been in here when he was here.
Call it haunted, call it paranormal activity, whatever you want to call it. You can certainly say that today, the former governor's mansion remains alive with a rich history. And there will be an open house at the former governor's mansion on Halloween. It will be held from 6 to 9 p.m. so you can see the mansion up close for yourself.
If you dare. Now, here's a last look at your